Slice Tyson is the next to take over as Stabitha is complaining about sleep deprivation or some shit. Honestly, this generation is just too lazy. As he heads out, I decide it's best to lead a plague feral away from our base, and I can honestly say this is the first time I've had a crackhead riding my rear end. Usually you gotta pay a premium for this kind of service. With him dropped off safely away from my home, we get to the site of our next play card, and I decide to try and play it cheesy. This obviously goes horribly as a crackhead immediately bypasses my defences, as I only get 10 hits onto the heart. And unfortunately there's only 2 doors in this area that we could realistically use to stun the feral. And as they're both near the epicenter of the action, it's gonna be a struggle to deal with. As I run away from the danger to try and separate the feral from the horde, we get some rather bad news. Missing a few bolts curveball. We'll need to deposit 3 sacks of building materials to get rid of this, and in the meantime things will be more expensive to craft and will be louder, which means infestations and siege sites will spread much quicker, and considering I've just woken up a play card, that's gonna be a problem.
Oh, there's just nothing around you, and this thing hasn't got the range to do any fucking damage.
The problem is only amplified when a second feral joins the party, and everyone knows when the second hits, you know you're definitely under attack.
That's the best bet right now, is to drive away and come back another day to live another day.
Alright, Shakespeare, less of the fucking philosophy, is it? How about you run away with your dick tucked between your legs, eh?